Hello, I'm Kate, and this is Kate Schaefer Fine Art. This is day 5 of the art journal. Can't believe the week is over already. Supplies are in the description below. It's a 10-minute challenge, so get your supplies, join me, and if you can't do it during the week, then come on back here on Saturday and you can do all the days at once. It's a total of about 60 minutes. So come on along for the ride. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and put copies of your work in the comments below. All right, let's get started with day 5. And I am setting my timer, 10 minutes. Now, I think I'm going to start with some collage of the sheet music again. And we're just going to get some matte medium on. I had dipped it into the color, but that's not a problem. Matte medium is just paint without the pigment in it. So you're not doing anything differently when you put matte medium down than if you put paint down. And we're going to just run it right down. Taking the air bubbles out as we go, making sure that there's a good coating of wet matte medium under there so it gets stuck down thoroughly. And I'm going to go ahead and bring that Quinacridone gold right into the sheet music. Now you'll see that the edge picks up the paint in some areas more than others, and it's simply because of the way it was torn. The more of the inside of the paper that's exposed, the more it catches the color. So experiment with that, because it's a fun technique. I didn't do anything deliberately this time. I just kind of tore it. But I can show you some examples of that if you're interested. Now I think this time I'm going to just use the Quin Gold and the Quinacridone Crimson on this sheet. I love these colors together, particularly when you work with glazes of the Quin Crimson. It's a very intense color, as you can see. So if you put it on straight, which I will do right now, it's very dark. You can see that it's really dark. And I'm going to glaze it out here into the Quinacridone gold. And it's just a beautiful combination, these two colors. All right, really intense there. And I am going to bring in some matte medium and bring the glaze to it. Beautiful combinations. Love these two colors together. All right. So I'm going to do some layering again this time, and I'm going to do this with the Quinacridone, and I'm just getting my brayer done. It doesn't have to be completely covered, especially if you like that kind of random look to it. And we're going to lay that right over the music right there. So kind of that random look. And let's take some white. We'll bring this in again. Now I'm using the sponge that I had done the, I have this stencil backwards. It's slightly raised on one side, so it would go through better if I had flipped it over, but for now I'm not going to worry about it. Now this sponge I had used with the blue, so it's got a little bit of a tint of blue. Okay, so that just kind of went through very nicely. I'm going to do a little bit more of this over here, a little bit larger of a grid. And let's keep our circle theme going here. Now this is going to push that into the background. Oop. Okay, gotta hold both the stencil and the paper. But like I said, there's no mistakes. And do a little bit right down here. And I am going to take a damp paper towel and just bring up a little bit of this so it's more of a ghosty look. So you can see the circle, but you can also see the music through it. I hope you can see that. All right. Let's bring some more tissue paper. And this time, I'm going to use tissue paper that's got black on it. And I'm going to put it right over the white. And I hope that is dry enough. I'm not sure it will be, but we will see. Do carefully so as not to smear it. If it's still wet, it'll stick. I'll just dab it. All right, we're gonna put that right over there and do it from the inside out to pull out the air bubbles. And I'm not going to worry about it if it wrinkles a little bit. Not going to concern myself with it. And because I didn't smear the white, when I put on the matte medium, that design will also come through there. All right, let's get a little bit more of that. Oh, and again, I ran out of time, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and put this right in here quickly. Just the same. Let's have it go off this side, go off the end there. All right, so that is the end of day 5. Now, I plan to do the, just gonna go through these. And I plan to do some lettering. If you want to see the lettering, make down in the comments, tell me, and I will have a separate thing where I will show you the lettering that I do. I'm not a calligrapher, so anything that I do, you are more than capable of doing. Like and share and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more art journaling. Thank you so much for watching, and happy journaling.